Yo guys, what's up? I'm back. Today we have some brand new blogger photos of Pedro Pascal, aka Joel Miller from The Last of Us 2. I'm not sure if you've had enough of Pedro Pascal. Apparently Hollywood hasn't. Will you have had enough? Because you probably already have a Mando figure, but do you need another Pedro? You could have the Fantastic Four, you could have the Mando, and now you could have the Joel Miller. Let's take a look at these blogger photos. So starting off, the question is going to be, does this look like Pedro Pascal? Some are probably going to say these are the best photos ever. I'm going to say it looks straight up like Pedro Pascal. He's a little bit older looking here. And I got to say, it's a win. It looks like Pedro. Now, he is going to be coming in with this wax jacket. And I like to take note of all the details that we have on his clothing. Take a look at the metal buttons on his pockets, the denim collared shirt. We have a flashlight. We have a holster. Definitely looks like Pedro Pascal. He comes with a bunch of weapons and a satchel, aka backpack. We're going to take a look at that next. They must be watch slivers because we have a watch here. It looks good. We have denim pants. Now, this figure is still available for pre-order for $285. It said it was going to be releasing in July of this year and on forward, I think, to the end of the year. So they're right on cue with the schedule. So if you like this, you could still pick it up. Another shot of Pedro. You have a little bit of graying in his beard. The eyes look good. They are movable, of course. The hair looks fantastic as always. Hot Toys always knocks it out of the park with the hair sculpts. This one is no difference. So I know a lot of people have started to realize, yeah, we really don't need artisan for every single type of figure, especially short-haired characters like this. And I gotta agree, the sculpted looks good. We have another pose of Pedro. This time he is with a longer weapon, shall we call it, for the algorithm. And notice on his knuckles, he's been having a tough time. If you played the video game, you probably know why. Now the weapon looks accurate, looks like the real deal. That is a plus. Notice the hardware we have on the backpack, looking real good. I think that the tailoring on this figure is pretty top notch. It's not looking too baggy. I did recently see the Scarecrow figure from the Dark Knight that they just recently released. And I got to be honest with you, I did not like the tailoring on that figure. It was way too baggy. So it's good to see them come back to form. Perhaps this figure is going to be a better seller than the Scarecrow. Maybe they just didn't put a lot of effort in the Scarecrow. That's a side issue, but we continue. Looking up pose, take note of the neckline. Looks pretty clean here. Real nice there. No complaints. We, of course, do have a wrist seam for that wrist peg. Can't get around it so far. Maybe Hot Toys will come up with something in the future, but right now we're going to have to live with it. It's a-okay with me. This is a good action pose. Take note of the vein work in his forearm. That's top notch there. Hands look pretty good. Looks definitely like Pedro Pascal. Now this is kind of like a stone face sculpt. Being that this is an action video game, I would have liked to see a second head sculpt, but it's a little bit too late for that. So this is what we have. It kind of doesn't work with some of the poses. He's just a little bit too stone faced for some of these action poses. Like everything is a little bit too dead face, right? Now this is something that kind of struck me is take a look at his legs. The legs are thin. And some people have thin legs. Everybody isn't Superman over here or Batman. So to see this kind of musculature on a figure, it actually looks very realistic. I do like it. We do see that cloth strap on the weapon dangling down. We have some more hardware on the side of his waist, which we're going to see here in a second. And there is the said hardware, because, sometimes you got to go a little bit old school. Yeah, I got to say the tailoring looks fantastic. The proportions look really good. I'm really pleased to see that they're not giving everybody like superhero muscles. Not everybody in real life has superhero muscles, so that's good. Perhaps in this shot, the color doesn't look quite right. Something about it's a little bit off. It's riding up a little bit too high, but that's just kind of minor. These things are 1/6 scale. We can't make them lay down and fit perfectly like it was a real t-shirt or collared shirt. Now, this is a fantastic pose. I can see why they put the logo on this one. This one looks fantastic. There we go. Pedro Pascal, Hollywood's favorite hero. And here he is again. Now, me personally, I like Pedro Pascal in movies. I think he does a fantastic job. I can see why they keep casting him in everything. I like him. I think he's good. I enjoyed Fantastic Four. I definitely love The Mandalorian. So you're really not going to hear any complaints on me. I know a lot of people have problems with Pedro, but Hey, he's doing a good job, right? And here we have a shot of the base. It says The Last of Us Joel Miller, and we see all the different hardware that he comes with. And we also have that watch, which I think is cool. We have the flashlight, we have the weapons. Take a look at the backpack. It looks like it has duct tape on it. That's really cool. It looks like real duct tape. Got the zippers in effect. The straps, probably pleather. You know Hot Toys are going to give us pleather, but 285 is pretty good price. So there it is, Joel Miller from The Last of Us 2, Pedro Pascal. Now, being that it's still available, lets me know that maybe some people are kind of getting tired of getting Pedro figures. If you're a big fan of this video game, however, are you going to be picking it up? I don't see any reason not to pick it up. To me, it looks fantastic. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this figure? Is it a hit? Is it a miss? Or you just simply had too much Pedro? All right, thank you for checking it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.